Wow. Wow. Wolves 3, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Who saw that come in? Not me, certainly, and particularly not at half-time. Just before I get really deep into the analysis, I'm not going to be able to do justice to that performance through this short video, so please, I apologise if I forget anybody, because really there were so many different facets to the game today that affected it, and so many things that went our way and things like that. So hopefully I get to cover all those, but if I don't, I apologise. First half performance from Wolves was substandard, I think we can all accept. Although, that being said, we did do what Bournemouth and Everton couldn't do in recent weeks, and that's stay in the game at 1-0. And if you think back now, actually, they were fairly restricted to long-range efforts, Tottenham, in that first half. But we just couldn't get the ball moving forward. We were lacking in the midfield a little bit. There was no cohesion going forward, and all the negative things that we'd seen in recent weeks were there to be seen from Wolves. We were good at the back. We were stopping Tottenham, but a lapse in concentration from Patricio, possibly for the goal. That being said, though, it was a tremendous strike from Harry Kane. That's twice we've seen him this season now. Twice he scored against us, and that goal I've never seen a player hit the ball so sweetly. Son as well. We didn't see a lot of him in the game at Molineux, but he was superb, I thought, in the first half. He's so fast on the ball and quick. And I think that's something that Traore can learn from watching players like Son, because the difference in carrying the ball forward and then making something happen at the end of it is evident with a player like that, whereas Traore's a little bit hit and miss. He did okay today. But yeah, Wolves were second best in the first half and went in 1-0 down. But then no changes at half-time, no real change in formation or anything like that, and Wolves just played better. They were quicker to the ball, they were more eager in midfield. Dendoncker, his first Premier League start, and I think we've got a really good player in him. He seems to be able to take the ball forward quite well, win the ball back quite well. I think he complemented Neves today and was able to get the best out of Neves. I know he didn't have his best game, but he had one of his better games today, Ruben Neves, which was pleasing to see. But the big change came with about 20 minutes to go. João Moutinho came on and completely grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck and changed it. Just when he came on, you could see the ball just ticking a little bit quicker in midfield, just moving around a little bit more, rather than, I don't know, when he's not on the pitch, it doesn't seem to have that flow with him. I forgot to mention him, in fact, the Fulham game. But the same thing happened there. Moutinho changed the game, just increased the pace a little bit more. Costa as well, in fairness to him, we've been very critical of him in recent weeks. But he's had 2 assists and a goal now in the last 4 games. That's a pretty good return for a winger in the Premier League. But yeah, first goal, the equaliser, massive goal. Our first chance on target that I can really remember. I don't think we had a shot on target in the first half. That was our first chance in the second half. Bolly with a powerful header. Lloris got a hand to it, but that was it then. Then the second and third goal, I can't really remember a lot about. I know that Jimenez very coolly slotted away the second one, and then Costa with a really, very, very calm finish 1-on-1, which we've seen him mess up so many times this season. But he was really calm and collected and put that chance away very, very well. But the reason I can't remember is because I sprinted down the steps right to the very front. So have a look out for me on Match of the Day. I've never felt like that. Just 2 big goals. The third goal in particular, because when it was a 2-1, there's obviously still a chance that Spurs could have got something in. They had a penalty appeal, and they're such a good team that they could just switch it on and score in seconds. But that being said, the second half, I don't think they had a single shot on target or a shot at all. I think we really, really played well in the midfield and the defence and deserved the win. And as it's been pointed out by Tim Spears and Nathan Judah and a couple of other journalists about how positive we were in our intent, even when we were winning at 2-1, we still bombed forward and got that third goal just to secure the win. But it's a I can't believe what's happened today, and it's a day that's going to live very, very long in the memory. I made a video a couple of days ago, or about a week ago now, talking about our favourite moments of the year. The year last year ended with that dramatic victory at Bristol City, and then this year has ended with an emphatic victory over Tottenham Hotspur at Wembley Stadium. And what a year it's been, and hopefully this can continue now into next year. This fantastic momentum, and I think it's a big result really, because we'll end the year now in the top 7. And if you're a player in Europe and you haven't been following the Premier League particularly closely, and you look at the league, Wolves are interested in signing you. You look at the league, they're 7th place, they're only 3 points off Man United. It's much more interesting than going to a team that's 11th, although it's very, very close in that little bracket of teams. I think it's going to be a very interesting January transfer window, and hopefully we can push. I think Tim Spears mentioned it. Top 6 is on. I can't see any reason why not. Let's just enjoy it. But we've got to back it up now with a win against Crystal Palace, because we've seen what we know what we like. We'll go and drop points there against Palace. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video out to everybody. And Wolves are game of the day on Sky, so I'll be watching that now. Anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. Bye-bye.